Hello, 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 and welcome to episode 0 of Zac Craft. Cue image showing up on screen right here, right now. I'm going to go ahead and apologize ahead of time. This is, in fact, a voiceover. I did not enjoy the original intro, so I'm sorry. Now then, I've got a couple of things that I want to go over, which is why I'm making an episode 0 in the first place. First things first, why an episode 0? Well, let's just say it took like 4 weeks of recording for me to even get close to being able to do an episode 1. So I figured to prove that I'm serious about this, because I've sort of alluded to working on this in the background for a couple of people. I wanted to go ahead and make an episode 0. I felt like an episode 0 would, help things along. It would let me clear out the air a bit and also allow me to talk about some things that I might not be able to talk about in episode 1. So now then, let's kind of go over the seed that you saw at the very start of it when I put it in there. This is really important. I want everybody to know about this. I'm going to go ahead and put it up on screen right now so you know exactly what we're working with. I did not look at this while I was planning everything out. Let me go ahead and remove it from the screen right here, right now. This seed, for anybody who recognizes it, was from last year's single stream session of the very first Hardcore World we did last year. Haven't done too much of that, but it was voted on by chat and everything. That's what they've decided they wanted me to use for that, and I felt like reusing it. All I had when I was picking the seed was quite literally a little document that had all of the seeds that I was thinking of using listed, and then the one that won. There were no images, nothing. I just remembered it was a big island, and that was kind of about it. So all of this exploration you're seeing right here, right now, that is fully just off the top of my head. I just sort of started wandering around until I found a place I felt like settling down. That's all it is. So none of it was handpicked ahead of time. None of that. That is actually ties into the third thing that I want to really bring up. I want this to be as vanilla an experience as I possibly can make it. This does not mean I do not have mods or anything else installed. I do have those, specifically ones that are made for helping me make hopefully awesome videos and time lapses and stuff like this. So do not expect me to, not have anything. The only mod I do have that is slightly less vanilla and not about just making good videos is the same armor stand mod that Hermitcraft likes to use. That's really about it. Now then, as for my goals, first off, very little creative mode, very little spectator mode, very little cheaty free cam, which I have added in since. We're trying to avoid as much of that as possible. I want everything to have been done by hand, on the fly, me working with whatever I have on hand, stuff like that. That's really, really important to me. It's how I love to play this game consistently. It's what I do almost all the time in vanilla, whether I'm on a server or a single player. I don't like using creative mode. I get why some people do, but it's just not my thing. As for what we're going to be doing, we're going to try and make a bunch of cities on this island. They're all going to follow a same kind of similar overarching theme, but each one will have its own unique take on it. We're going magic tech. If the intro, or not the intro, the logo didn't spell some things out for you, we're really going, bright, colorful, technological, magical nonsense stuff. Either way, that's kind of the main idea, the main concept we're going with. And we are about to reach our final destination where I have decided we're to start out on. This is where we're going to be building our starter house. I guess more of a starter base. I'm not really sure. Either way, I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.